Hey, back with the Mercedes today, 2006 CLS500. This time we got a no HVAC blower situation. So you can turn this up, down, doesn't matter the temperature, heater, cooler, AC, whatever. Get no blower. So it's either going to be the blower motor itself or the resistor for the blower motor. So I'm just going right in after the motor. Very easy to get to on this car, which is nice, which is why I'm just decided to go right after it. Let me get this up here so you can see. So first of all, there's a couple of screws here. One, they're for this cover. Number two is right here. I'm just going to remove those. They're a Torx fitting, which is, I'm sure you've all seen this. You need a screwdriver or a Torx driver like this, with the little star shape, and it's a T25. So once we get this cover off, just like that, I'm gonna go ahead and unplug this light. And get this cover out of here. All right, now we've got some more Torx. Here, there, looks like there's 4 of them. I think they're Torx. Okay, I'm back. So, turns out these are Torx. They're just a 20 instead of a 25. The cover is a 25. The actual motor is a 20. So, let me get that out. Like I said, there's 4 of these, 2 for the cover, and it looks like 4 to drop the motor. So that's the second cover, the inner cover, and there's the motor. Okay, so here's the resistor. So it could be the resistor. Oh, that's what that was plugged. This is the resistor. So that's what adjusts the speed when you hit your different speeds on the fan, and then the actual motor itself is here. Looks like these are also a 20. Oh no, they're smaller. Jeez, gotta love Mercedes. Different size screw for everything. All right, let me go get, looks like these are probably a, oh wait, yeah, there's a 25. The other ones were 20. Let me double check. I grabbed the wrong one. Yep, nope, they are 20. I take it back. That does. There it is. Not seized. Okay, I'm going to, yeah, this is the motor power. So I'm going to put 12 volts on this and we'll see if it'll turn. Let me get out of here and get things set up and we'll check it out. All right, so I got the motor out here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my power probe. This is a power probe. If you don't have one of these, get you one. They're really handy. You just hook up one end to the battery, so you got your 12 volts over here. I'm just using the secondary battery right now. And what I'm going to do is you hook up your ground here. So this is the motor. that we just pulled out. Here's the power cable to the motor. You got the brown wire here, which is going to be your ground. I just stuck a wire in there to hook up to my ground from the power probe. And what these power probe does is when you push up on it with the plus sign, you get 12 volts. When you push down, it's 0. So you can do all kinds of stuff with these. They're great. So anyway, if I put this on here and give it 12 volts, we should start spinning, and it's not. So dead motor. All right, so I'll get a new motor, swap it out, and show you how it goes after that. Thanks. Hey, one more thing. So I started thinking about it when I was putting everything away, and thought I would get I had the really thin leads on here because I had been checking fuses, and it makes it a lot easier when they're thin. So I wanted to hook this power probe up again and put 12 volts on here where I know I've got a really good connection, and it turns out the motor is good. So I here's the resistor. That's what controls how fast it spins. But with that off, and if I just put 12 volts on here, see, she's spinning. So motor's good. So I'm just gonna order me one of those, the resistor, blower motor resistor. That's the part number A2308210251. That's a bear. So I'll order that, put her back in, show you how it works. Okay, so the new part arrived right here. So I'm just gonna drop her in here, just like this. 2 screws, and then we'll plug this in right here, and then the one that's in the car plugs in here. It comes from your switch. So I'll get that put in, and then I'll throw it in the car, and we'll test it outside before we put it all back. All right, we got her all plugged in. There's from the switch plugged in here. This is for the light that's in the cover. So that goes on the cover when we plug it in. So I'm going to turn the key on, see what happens. Moment of truth. One more click. Yeah, that was it. Let me try turning it up. Yep, it's working. High speed and low speed, you want to check it through. Make sure it's all working, that goes the low speed and the high speed, because one of the things that happens with these is it'll just partially falter the resistor, and you'll only be able to get one speed. And then sometimes if you get these look exactly alike, and they're for several different models, and if you get the wrong one, it'll only run on one speed. I've seen that online a lot, where people put them in and it'll just run on high, and that's it. And it's just because it's the wrong one. So anyway, yeah, I got this off Amazon versus a local parts store. $400 or $300 at the local parts store. Amazon, $40. So I usually like to use OEM parts on this car, but for something like this, it's so easy to get to, so easy to change. Amazon has a great return policy if it doesn't work. So it's worth it to me. So anyway, that's that. Hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.